Hello and welcome to Tash Life. I'm Tash and today we are continuing on with our collection series. We will be doing powders and foundations today. So I'll just get these all sorted out and we'll be right with you. Okay, so this is all my powders. These three here are powder foundations, so I'll leave those till last. That can take us into the foundations. Okay, so we'll start with this one, the Revlon Photo Ready Translucent Finisher. So it's finishing powder in translucent. This is probably my oldest powder. I have repressed it and I've just noticed that I have a pan. Oh, I didn't even notice that before. So yeah, I have been using it. It is in my shop, my stash at the moment, and I will continue hopefully using it until it's all gone. I do quite enjoy it. So that's that one. We have the Ultra 3 Second Skin Press Powder in translucent, and I didn't always like this one. It has a bit of it is a bit fair for me, but I have been using it. Some of my foundations are a little dark and concealers are a little dark, so I have been using it to try and like to help balance that darkness out. And it's been working out quite well, so definitely like that one. And let's keep going with translucent. We've got the Bright Eyes Under Eye Brightening and Setting Powder. This one is from W7. This one is really good for under the eyes. I really enjoy it. It doesn't, it just sets everything nicely. It doesn't crease. It is a little brightening, a bit too brightening on me, but if you just dust it away, it's fine. The only thing I find with it is no matter how careful I am, every time I close it up again, the powder flies. Look at that. But I do like it. I am actually considering leaving it in just for setting under my eyes. We've got the OXX Cosmetics Finishing Powder in translucent. This is fine. It's translucent, but as you can see, it's not white. It is a little bit, it's almost like a banana powder. It's a little bit yellowy, beigey colour. So that is a good colour for me, not white, and I do enjoy that. The BYS Translucent Loose Powder in Natural. As you would imagine, it is translucent, but it's also not white, which is what I need. You see there, it's not really white. So that's the kind of translucent powder that I need, I'm finding. As I am learning more and more about myself. What's next? This one here, Eden Pressed Facial Powder, this in medium. This brand is from Rivers. If you're in Australia, you know what Rivers is. It's like a clothing warehouse outlet kind of store. I've only noticed them having makeup in there probably in the last year, 6 months to a year, and it's very cheap. Like this powder's probably like about $3, and I really enjoy it. It's not cakey, it's not powdery, It's not too dark, it's not too light. It's just a nice powder, and I really enjoy it. So I have been using some of their skincare as well, and I'm quite enjoying that. So this, yeah, I do like it. Let's see, W7 Banana Dreams Loose Powder. I usually use this under my eyes, to set under my eyes, which is fine. It's very quite yellow, but it's not yellow on me. The only thing I find annoying is that way too much comes out of the sifter. Like that's just from rolling around in my drawer. It just comes out. I don't seem to be able to get it back in. Anyway, I do like it. The She Glam Baked Glow Setting Powder in Cappuccino. This is a good colour for me. It's not too light, it's not too dark. The only thing that I find with it is that I do find that if I use it to set underneath my eyes, I do still get some transfer from like eyeliner and mascara. And I also find sometimes that it's a bit grainy. It can be a bit grainy on the cheeks and things as the day goes on. So, I mean, it looks fine enough. It looks like it's finely milled enough, but it does get kind of a grainy texture. So I don't love that. We have the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in 004 Sandstone. I actually picked this one up secondhand, and it had hard pan on it, so I've sanitized it and fixed the hard pan, and I don't mind it. It can be a little cakey if you put too much on, but yeah, it's a good colour for me. Yeah, I don't mind it. This one, actually, I'll leave that till last. The She Glam Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder Duo. This is the one in shade Bubblegum, which is their new shade. So on top here, if I can get it open, oh goodness, you have a pressed powder for under the eyes, which is in pink, and then in here you have a loose powder for setting the face. It doesn't ever seem to stay closed, and that's in pink. I don't mind this. I do quite like it. I really like the powder in the top a lot. The bottom one's okay. I just don't use it a lot. Yeah, it's all setting powder. But it's okay. It's all right. This one, the She Glam Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder Duo, in the shade Toasted Almond. Now, this was the lightest shade that they had with the, oh goodness, oops, with the banana powder in the top. I wanted to get the banana powder in the top instead of the white powder, just because white powders don't always work for me, and I do really like the banana powder, but this bottom one is way too dark, way too dark. I am considering buying the next shade down, which has a white under eye setting powder in the top, and then maybe just swap it or something, or I don't know, maybe just use up the powder in the top and give away the powder at the bottom. I don't know. I do like the powder in the top. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, because the lid, it's all one thing. I can't just take the top powder off and give away the bottom one, which is annoying. But yeah, I do like the top one, so I'm going to keep it for now. Okay, and I did forget this one. This is the Avon Ideal Flawless CC Colour Corrector Pearls. I did used to wear this as a foundation virtually, and it just gives you a nice sort of sheen, and sort of colour corrects as well. I don't know if you can even see it. But yeah, that one's staying as well. Right, now these three are powder foundations, and this one I picked up secondhand at the same time as this one, and it can be a bit cakey. I'm not sure that I love it, but I was using it just as a normal powder, so I have yet to try it as a powder foundation. So if I try it like that, maybe it'll be okay. It's Napoleon Purtis Set Paracella Powder Foundation Set 1. So yeah, I have to play with that one a bit more and try it out like that. This one is the Avon Smooth Mineral Makeup Powder in Almond. I have gone through at least one of these before, maybe even two, and that is a powder foundation. I had it in my project pan last year, and I'm just going to continue on with it until it's gone. It is a little bit on the dark side, so I should really be doing it now in summer, but I did get a bit tired of it, trying to use it. So yeah, I will probably put it back in again when I start my project pan up. This one is new to me. This is the She Glam Skin Focus High Coverage Powder Foundation in Sand. I do really like it, actually. It's very similar to how this one works, the Avon Mineral Powder. It's just sort of a, I mean, it says high coverage, but I wouldn't say that it was high coverage. I would say it was more like a light. You get this puff with it, and you apply it with this side, and then if you want to take it out with you and touch up, you just use this side. So yeah, I guess you could also use a brush if you just wanted to use it as sort of a powder, but I did really like it when I used it. I was a bit afraid the colour wasn't going to be right, but it was fine. It was good. I'll have to use it a bit more. So that is all of my powders, and I will take them out and put the foundation in, and we'll do the foundation. Okay, so this is all of my foundations. So where should we start? Okay, this one here is the Ultra 3 Second Skin Foundation Radiant Finish in Beige. I really like this one. It goes really well with its primer, matching primer, and I never have a bad makeup day when I wear this. So it's going to stay for definitely, and I really like it. This one here is one of my oldest foundations, I would say. The L'Oreal Paris BB Sieste Magic BB Cream 5-in-1 Perfector. Is there a shade? Light, medium light. This is alright. It's one of those ones that goes on white and changes colour as you rub it in. I did buy this on the recommendation of Hot and Flashy, Angie from Hot and Flashy, and it's probably getting down a bit now. It's probably about down here somewhere because it is one of my oldest ones, and I do like it. It's pretty light coverage, but it's good for light coverage days. What's next? This one. This is the same as this, but it's with lightning drops in it, because this is obviously too dark for me. And it's also a cool shade. It is the Australis Liquid Elixir Serum Foundation, in the shade Cool C35. I don't think I knew what I was buying when I bought this. And it is a bit dark and a bit cool for me, but this is leaking, goodness. I have put a whole stack of lightning drops in. This is the Australis Matchmaker Shade Adjusting Drops, Lightning, and this is the Ultra 3 Darkening Shade Adjusting Drops. So I can use these to adjust my foundations to fit me better. It needs a bit of a stir, but as you can see, that is a much better shade for me. And I will keep this one, but I think I'm going to declutter this one because the foundation is nice. I do like it, but I just can't be bothered doing this every time I want to use it. So that one's going to go away, and this one's going to stay until it's finished. Right, what's next? This one, OXX Cosmetics Foundation Stick. This is okay. I haven't had a lot of experience with foundation sticks, but I did quite like this. Is it a bit light for me? What shade is it? Nude. Nude is a little bit too light, so this is probably a winter shade for me. But yeah, I don't mind it. It's not my favourite, but I don't mind it. This one, Avon Colour Corrector Cream, SPF 30 in medium. This is quite heavy coverage, I think. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty, but it's okay. It's just, it's a little dark for me. I feel like it's a little bit dark for me, but I mean, half of these foundations are too dark or too light, so that's okay. I just make them work. This is the Lacura foundation in Natural Beige, SPF 15. This is okay. I don't mind this. I just don't really like it with its matching primer. I find they don't, I don't know, they sort of, I'm not sure if they work against each other. I'm not sure what it is, but I do prefer it with different primers. And with different primers, I like it. We've got the W7 Genius Super Smart Cream Foundation in Sand Beige. This one is okay. It is a little bit light for me, like it's a winter shade. But it's okay. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. And this one here, Beauty Cream Venzen. I believe it's in the colour Natural, which is the darkest colour they had in this. It's one of those Asian cushion foundation things that you can get everywhere. It only comes in 2 shades. It is a little bit light and a little bit cool for me, but I just wear it in winter and it, you know, warm it up with a bronzer and it's okay. I'm not sure how much is left in there, but this would probably be one of my older ones as well. What's next? This one I just got last year, the BYS Full Coverage Foundation in Natural Beige. I really like this. I'm quite impressed with these BYS complexion products. They surprised me a little bit. I really enjoyed them. The Lacura Caviar Illumination Foundation and Concealer. The concealer's in the top. I would have gone through that in the concealer video. And in the bottom we have the foundation. As you can see, it's very thick. This is not a doe foot, this is a paddle. It's a plastic paddle, as you can see. And it, even though it looks that thick, it's quite light coverage. But the concealer makes up for it. It sort of fixes everything that this doesn't. So I do enjoy that. And the colour's good. This one, L'Oreal Skin Paradise in Medium 01. This is heavier coverage than I thought it was going to be. And it has SPF in it. So I've been keeping it in my everyday makeup caddy to try and get some use out of it. I just bought it last year and I think it's still quite full. But I do like it. I do like it, but it's a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. This one, the Garnier Skin Naturals BB Cream in Medium, is a little bit too dark and a little bit too cool. I've been adding the Bronze Glow drops in to sort of lighten it up a little bit because it is a bit heavy, and that's been good. This one, the Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation in 160 Vanilla is a really good match for me. I really like this foundation. It's really comfortable to wear. Yeah, I just like it. It's pretty new to me as well. I've only worn it a few times. The Mud Makeup Design Flawless Finish Foundation in Cream Beige. I haven't used it yet. Obviously, it's still in the packet, but it's on the list. It's on the list. So I'm not getting rid of that. They're only about, I don't know, $4 at Woolworths. So, yeah. We've got She Glam Skinfluencer Full Coverage Foundation Balm. I have the shade Sand and Honey. Sand is my better shade. And look, these samples only cost about $1, about Australian dollar, and one of these samples will last me a whole year. Like, I finished one and it lasted me a whole year. So if you have quite a few foundations, or you like, you know, you don't always like using the same one, just get one of these little samples, because the pot, which is probably about this much, you know, I know they're not expensive, but this is only $1. So that's the sand. I forgot these were in there actually. And this one is the honey. I can wear both of them, I can. But the honey is, you know, it's a bit more, it's just different. Oh, it looks the same on camera. But I can get away with both of them, and I will use both of these up. It might take me a couple of years, but you know, we'll get there. Next we have the She Glam Skinfinite Hydrating Foundation in Sand. This is unopened, so I haven't used this one, but I have used up a few samples before and I do like it. I like this one a lot. And I have this one, which is the She Glam Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. So it's sort of more of a natural finish. And that is also in the shade Sand. So this one is the hydrating and this one is the matte, but it's more of a natural. So I've been using this one. I bought them at the same time, and I bought this one here at the same time as well. So, you know, I'm just getting into it. This is my summer shade, so I'm just getting into them again. Have I done them all? I think I've done them all now, haven't I? That's all of them? Yes. Okay. So that is my foundation stash, and I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next installment of this series. I think next we'll start getting into the coloured products maybe. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.